Off the Record with Brittany Rose here at 100.7 The Tiger, and I have a special guest here today, Mr. Laine Hardy himself.
Hey,
How you been doing?
I've been doing good.
Good. So tell everybody where you're from exactly.
I am from Livingston Parish.
Right down the road, huh?
Yep, right down the road. Well, 30-minute drive. Ain't too
Look,
far, but
I know. That's still right down the road, though.
Yeah.
So what high school did you go to?
I went to French Settlement.
French Settlement?
Yep, it's in Marpaul, Louisiana.
Yeah, no, I know the spot. So give me your background information. You started playing music when?
I started playing music when I was 8 years old.
8
Not
years
like in public, but
Yeah.
learning.
Right, right. So, when she started playing music, obviously you won American Idol, and everybody knows and loves you. So you're playing at the world famous Texas Club this Saturday.
Yes, I am.
How many times have you played at the Texas Club? Can you count? Do you remember?
I can't give a perfect exact answer,
Yeah.
but probably 3 or 4 times.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
opening up for you is Joven Webb, is correct?
Yes, yes.
And he's a local boy as well.
Yes, I believe he's from Sorrento or around Ascension, like
Okay.
Gonzales area.
Right, right.
But
So down the road as well,
Yeah,
still,
down the road
yeah.
as well.
Look, if it's within an hour, I'm saying it's down the road.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's how I think about it too.
Absolutely. Have you ever played with Joven Webb before?
I haven't, but I reached out to him and I told him good luck on his idol
Yeah.
adventure, and that's how I became like,
Reached
kinda,
out to him.
Yeah.
Well, look, this is going to be one awesome show this Saturday. For someone who has not been able to make it to a Laine Hardy show, what can they expect this Saturday at the Texas Club?
Some music that I have that I've released, and some music that I haven't released, and also some classic songs that people grew up listening to.
That's
that I grew up listening to as well. So.
Look, we love the good old classics.
Yep.
What is your favorite cover song that you play?
My favorite cover song would be "The Weight." "The Weight" maybe by the band, or
I
Way
love
More
the
Blues.
band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you play some more rock and country?
Yeah, it's a mixture. Like Way
Yeah.
More Blues, I do that.
Yeah.
I just added that to the set list. So.
That is awesome. So if you didn't know, we are giving away some tickets to the world famous Texas Club over on 100.7 The Tiger's Facebook page. Go to the post pinned to the top and like the post, and then tag your friend and the bestie for your chance to win. And we'll be picking some winners later today. So, Laine, tell us about your journey with the American Idol. Give us the behind the scenes stuff, though. Like,
Okay.
this isn't PC. Like, we want to know, like, the
Yeah.
good stuff that you haven't told anybody yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. The interviews,
Yeah.
like all the getting to know the contestant kind of interviews, those are brutal.
Right.
You'll sit in there behind the camera talking to the people asking questions like for hours in a day.
Right. What did you say to get them to like you, though?
Well, I just said whatever I would say.
Yeah.
I can't tell you. Most of the times I would just be me
Right.
the best I could. So
No, that's a
Yeah.
good thing. So your journey with it was, so you had gone at first, didn't make it your first go around, but then you had gone with a friend as well, correct?
yeah, first time I went on, my mom wanted me to go try out because she's seen that I started to sing a little bit. And she's like, "Why don't you try out for me?" And then I was like, "Okay." So I went the first time.
Yeah.
I only made it about halfway through, and then I went home.
Yeah.
And then a year passed till the next season approached.
Right.
And my cousin, I went to school with her brother in French Settlement. And we
Because everybody
graduated-
knows everybody in that area, right?
Yep. So we graduated together, me and him. But his sister, she reached out and she's like, "Hey, you wanna come play the guitar for me while I sing, so I'm not as stressed?" And I said, "Sure, why not? It's good. It's good to kind of like just get back on the show and
Yeah.
just
Get your
get
name
more
out there.
publicity." Yeah.
Little did you know, huh?
Yeah. But I didn't know I was like that. Shocked me
Right.
to death. I didn't know. Like
So they recognized you, right?
Yeah,
Once
they
you were
remembered me.
playing the guitar? So they recognized you and they wanted you to try out again?
Yeah, the year prior, we kind of built a relationship with the judges and all the producers of the show and stuff. So the next year I came back, it was kind of like a reunion, but it wasn't as like, they didn't lose the
Yeah.
remembering who I was
Right.
and stuff. So
So what was the most taxing part of being on this show? Like being away from your family or being cooped up in a hotel room, not being able to tell people? Like what was the worst part, I guess you could say?
I guess the worst part, but the best part would be leaving home, going somewhere I'm not comfortable with, stepping out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
But the reason I said, like, the good thing, like, things that's not bad about it is because you gotta do that sometimes.
Yes, people will have to do that for sure. So I'm going to ask you some little more personal questions if you don't mind. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to answer.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay. So how old are you?
I am 23.
23. Are you more of a mama's boy or daddy's boy?
Mama's boy.
Mama's boy?
Yeah, but I love...
For sure.
Yeah, I love my dad. I still talk like we...
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom can't help me build something or nothing, but
right,
he can.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like boys are just always so attached to their moms.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I am.
All boys are, though.
Yep.
So, okay, so if you weren't singing, what would you be doing in life?
Archaeology.
What is that?
Archaeology?
Yeah, what is it?
It's like...
For those that don't know, you know, not me, but the others, yeah.
I don't want to give the wrong answer because, I mean, the definition of it is probably something really precise. Right. But, I mean, when I say...
Dumb it down for me.
Yeah, when I say archaeology, I mean that as in, like, the study of, like, prehistory.
Okay.
Of pre-Columbian stuff, like, just, like, North America.
Would you want to be a teacher, or...?
I love to be active in that kind of stuff. It's just something I've always loved.
That is very
I do it on the side, like, as a hobby.
Well, tell us about that. What do you do on the side? What do you mean?
I just dive into studying archaeology, and I love to go. And I'm actually, I don't know if you don't have to put this on there, but I just joined Louisiana Society, like the Archaeology Society.
Yeah.
I actually have a site. I found a site. I discovered a site.
No, tell us all about it.
Well, I mean, okay. I don't like talking about myself much.
No, well, this is what you're here for, so I hate to tell you.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that.
No, I love
that kind
this.
of person talking
Look,
about
this,
myself,
we are on to the next part to where this doesn't have to be strictly about your music.
Yeah,
this can be about you. And I know it is difficult a lot of times to, you know, open up about other parts besides your music because I'm sure you're used about that. But
I'm just letting y'all know. Just like in y'all's heads. And I'm not like a...
No, that's what we're here for.
Kind of person.
Yeah.
Be like, I did this. Well, anyway.
No, tell us about it. That's amazing.
I don't know if
Brag about yourself.
Oh, man. Anyway, archaeology. Let me see.
So what did you become a part of?
I don't know if I was accepted.
Okay. We're waiting to see.
I did register. I might just automatically right off the bat after I sign up be a member. But I actually found some things. And it's from it's prehistoric.
Really?
Stuff I found. And I seen down there at the bottom, y'all got a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh,
First time I came in here, I didn't really pay attention or have that much, like, factuation about it.
Right.
But, like, seeing it, it's like, oh, this is cool. I can kind of understand it now.
Right.
But,
so can you give us more details about that? Like, are you allowed to, I guess, say, like, what you found or where you found it or anything?
I mean, I can say I've found some really cool arrowheads and some other little tools. But, yeah.
So, how did you get into that?
So, I love to read, and then I started to I wanted to read something and study something that wasn't, like, gonna make me bored or something like that. And a lot of people don't just, like, I want to read something, but I was like, I need to read something. It'll help me be able to talk better. It'll help me just be able to communicate with people better and just anything like that.
So, besides that, what other hobbies do you have?
The river.
The river.
I love to go on the river.
Okay.
We have a boat launch called Pete's Landing. It's by my house.
Right.
Not like right by my house, but it's like 4 miles. I go on the river a lot. And
do you like to fish on the river, or do you like get on the boat and go on the river kind of thing?
I like to fish on the river. I like to hunt on the river. I like to ride in the boat, like pleasure-wise on the river.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
Do you go alligator hunting?
I have been invited, and I've went twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Did you get anything?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, I mean, I couldn't do anything because I was a helper.
Right.
So the person that had the stuff, they could do that, and I can just help them and be able to be part of the experience.
Right. So turkey season's right around the corner. Are you a turkey hunter?
Yes. I'm a bigger turkey hunter than deer hunter.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't sit still.
Yeah.
I gotta
That's a
walking
good thing
around.
I feel about, like, are you a duck hunter?
No.
I see Jet. No, I like the duck hunt, though. I
Yeah.
feel like duck hunting's fun. Do you want to introduce everybody Jet?
This is Jet, everybody. He's my
Hey,
dog of
cutie.
4 years.
Oh, wee. So why did you decide to name him Jet?
Well, he was quick. Like when he
Ah,
was a puppy, I was like, he's quick. Name
he
him
is a
Jet.
sweetheart.
Yeah, he is.
Is he a hunting dog at all?
He could be a good squirrel dog.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
many dogs do you have?
Him, I got him. My brother has a red bone,
Mm-hmm.
and he's weird. I love his dog though, but
Right.
my mama had just got a new dog. It's a little teacup. It's a little baby puppy.
Not your thing?
I might hurt it. I
Right.
might roll on it.
Yeah.
So I heard it.
Do they get along, the puppy dogs?
He's just wondering where I am all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
So you actually brought a friend with you as well, but not just a friend, your cousin.
Yes, I brought my cousin with me.
Okay.
He's also the bass player of the band.
That's
It's
awesome.
Casey Hardy.
Casey
Yeah.
Hardy. All right. So is there any other family members a part of your band?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, most of the band beside one person is.
Okay.
Casey is the bass player. And, he's my dad's brother's son, so he's my first cousin, I think.
Right. Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
it is. And then the drummer, his name's Trent Thibodeau,
Uh-huh.
and he's also my cousin. He's like second or third. And
Right.
Aaron Adair's actually, he's from where is, let's see, Vidalia, Vidalia, Louisiana.
Yeah.
It's up there by Monterey, Louisiana. That's where he's from. That's where he was born and raised. He lived in Port Allen,
Okay.
Irwinville. Is that what it's called? Irwinville.
Irwinville, yeah.
But he moved up to Nashville beginning of last year, and he plays lead with me.
Cool.
Yep.
Do you get a chance to go up to Nashville every once in a while?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'll schedule things. I'll go ride up there whenever somebody's available to ride or I have some kind of meeting.
Do you prefer people sending you songs that they think that you'd be great at, or would you prefer to write your own songs?
I like to get out there and do it myself, but also I accept like when people want to send me songs. It kind of strengthens my search for what I'm going to release next and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
What's your writing process? I know that's kind of a broad question.
I can give you a broad answer.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's see. Writing process would be how it is most writes start around 11.
Yeah.
So give or take 11 o'clock. You walk in there, either one person, 2 or 3 people, depending on whoever wants to come jump in or how
Right.
people are feeling. But you walk in there and then everybody just gets to know each other a little bit, where they're from, and then what's on their minds, idea-wise. Because a lot of people on their way to songwrites or before or the day before or months before, they prepare things in their notes like, this is an idea that I want to write about, and then we'll all collaborate and kind of blend a story together
Yeah.
to create one kind of view
Right.
for people
Well,
to hear.
how do you decide with those different writers in the one room who gets to cut the song?
Just depends on, because sometimes an artist will come and be part of a song, right? It just depends on if that artist wants to or not, and then if I and that artist want to talk or whatever about it, one of us is gonna say, "Nah, I'm good," or
Yeah.
"You can do it. We'll just do the next one." It's just
Hasn't
kind of
been
like,
anybody duking it out over a song yet. Maybe next time.
no.
So
It might come one day.
yeah,
I'm sure it happens. It definitely happens out there.
I'm
but,
sure it does.
yeah.
So, do you have any new music that we can be expecting anytime soon?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm working on. Actually, I finished a final mix of a song called "That Man" that will be released first before this next one called "Dancing on the Moon." But it'll be before the middle of summer.
Okay. Did you
for
write
That Man.
these?
Yes, I
Okay.
wrote both of them actually. That Man I wrote with Kylie Sackley and Grant Vogel. Kylie Sackley wrote "Break Up in a Small Town." Is that Sam Hunt? "Break Up in a Small
Yes.
Town." So one of the Sam Hunt songs
Yeah.
she wrote. But
That's
it was me
awesome.
and them two, and then "Dancing on the Moon" was Gutierrez. He wrote "Long Live Cowgirls"
Yeah.
with
Cody Johnson?
yeah. He wrote, I don't know who's all on that song, but he's a songwriter.
I would say there's a couple people on that one, I believe.
Yeah, there's 3. Ian might be on there too.
Okay.
Ian Munsick.
Yeah.
I
believe you're right. Yes.
Wrote "Dancing on the Moon" with Obby and Brian Todd. Brian Todd did the remix of "Rumors." You know the Rumor.
Yes.
Lee Bryce.
Yes.
Yeah, he also did like
There's a
some album for
around.
Big Time Rushers on.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've been writing with some pretty popular people.
Yeah.
Anybody that you have not written with yet that you would like to write with?
See, I don't know.
Okay.
When I was out in Nashville, like I was just my publishing company I was with, very thankful that they like got all these songwrites for me and stuff. They would just kind of book them for me.
Yeah.
And I'd go and I'd meet these people and it'd be like these amazing songwriters like I was able to write with.
Yeah. So I got to tell you this story real quick. I know this ain't about me, but I was in Nashville, I guess it was last year, and I am a big Dean Dillon fan. He wrote a lot of songs for like George Strait and stuff. And we were at the Virgin Motel at the bar, and Dean Dillon, there must have been some kind of songwriters award show, something that night, and Dean Dillon was at the other end of the bar, and I was like, I can't go meet Dean Dillon. He's too famous. But my friend drugged me over there to meet him, and I froze. I just started crying. And I'm not a crier. Like, I'm not an emotional person, but I just sat there and just like, hey, like, I'm a big fan. My name's Brittany. Like, it was the weirdest thing. But if you ever get to write with Dean Dillon, let me know.
Oh, yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Meeting people like that have written songs that you grew up listening to.
Yes.
It's pretty cool.
You're right. Because I've met a lot of country artists. However, when I met Dean Dillon, I was the weirdest person ever. Like, it was awkward for me.
Mm-hmm.
So that is awesome. So how do you feel that once you became so famous, your life has changed?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah. Like, is there any times that you ever wish, like, man, I wish I could go back to our normal life?
I guess it all just depends on how you handle it, how a person would handle that. It isn't really like a thought from me that gets to my head that I'm this or that or anything like that.
I mean, you didn't even want to talk about yourself, so I get that, right?
Yeah, so what I would say about that is when I first went on television and all the spotlight and attention was kind of coming my way and like my phone was blowing up and all that kind of stuff, you know.
People come out of the woodworks, huh?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I've just been taught to be a humble person.
How do you ground yourself? How do you stay humble? Is it a lot to do with like your mom? Like, does she help you with that?
A mixture. It's just a family thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big.
She's like, Laine, you still got to go clean your room, dude.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh yeah.
No, I love that.
All that kind of stuff.
Right.
I mainly just make sure that I stay mindful of how other people, like, stay mindful of other people. Somebody's calling me.
That's okay.
Mark's calling me. The Texas Club.
Okay, yeah. Well, let them know we're pushing it. So, all right. Is there anything else with your music that you would like to kind of get out there and let us know that we can be looking forward to?
My music. Let's see. The new songs that I release. Every time that I write a song, I put a lot of creative effort towards it. And I'm not looking for acknowledgement or recognition of the hard work or anything.
Right.
But when y'all hear the songs, when I release them, listen to the meaning and the lyrics.
Yeah.
Because some songs can be written and they say something, but they don't mean anything. You know what I mean?
A girl on a truck with a beer.
Girl on a truck in the country with the truck with the tires. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not criticizing other people's stuff or nothing. That's what makes them happy, whatever. But like for me personally, I like traditional classic kind of style.
Is this an album or is it a single or is it EP?
It could turn into an album.
Let's turn it
Just
into an
depends.
album.
Yeah.
So then you don't obviously have a name yet for like the album or anything.
Nope.
Okay.
But it probably would be if it was anything That Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I like that.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
I can show it to you after this real fast.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, everybody, Laine Hardy, thank you again for taking the time to come visit with us and bringing Jet, of course.
Yeah.
We love Jet. Bring Jet any day.
No, I will.
100.7 The Tiger.